again, people. This is Jim Jam here from the Is It Isekai podcast with another anime review for you. Okay, as you can see behind me, we got an anime here that I just learned about, even though this trailer came out in spring. But I'm interested in it once I saw the synopsises of what was going on. This is Mecha-Ude Mechanical Arms, okay? What happens is, in this anime, is aliens come down and they attach themselves to humans in order to work, and they have mechanical abilities, usually in an arm form, as you can see in the trailer. The main character there, Alma and Hikaru, end up running into each other. It's very interesting because Hikaru sees a little commotion off in the distance, and then he goes to investigate it when he's supposed to be at school, which makes no sense to me. He just leaves school, goes to some factory, walks right by the cops, security people, whoever it is, and end up running into an alien named Alma. Okay? Very, very interesting. Yeah. We don't know anything about Alma right now. Just that he was an alien, and he's very powerful apparently, because all the different groups are trying to get to him, the good guys and the bad guys, trying to get to him, and Hikaru got himself attached, even though it's just his hood. So, kind of spoiling the first episode, but whatever. Y'all need to check it out. It's pretty good. Mechanical Arms, Mecha-Ude. Good anime so far. Secret organization. Okay, that's a trope. That's a thing. That's the thing that happens in most animes and most stories in general. So we just have a secret organization of people. The good guys and the bad guys are going. It doesn't look like either one of them are company funded here. So we got a Agent Zero. I'm trying to think of John Turturro's character in Transformers. Basically, Section 7 of the alien front. Okay, so the good guys want the aliens to have their personalities intact, and apparently Alma is there, very strong, supposed to be able to do that, even though he's just an arm right now, but he can like grow big or whatever. But he doesn't have the energy anymore towards the end of the episode, in the second episode, and Hikaru's there. And Alma's attached to Hikaru's hood, except for he can't be too far away from Alma, otherwise Alma loses energy. So Alma is attached to Hikaru, quote unquote attached, but he has his memories gone, so he can't do very much. And they haven't figured out how to go back and forth from like the hidden mode to the non-hidden mode. And of course, there's the heroine of the story, Aki, who has two, which is apparently very rare in the Mechanical Arms era. She has two that look the same, but they're left and the right side, which makes me think they were supposed to be a pair in the first place, because most people just have the one arm. Interesting. And sometimes it's a gun, and sometimes it's a sword, so not just arms in there. So it's mechanical arms, but the mechanical extender, phalange, whatever you want to call it. But apparently the bad guys are out there, and they can just kind of force the mechanical arms to do whatever they want to do. So it's like a little collar leash thing going on there. So they take away their personality, and they just kind of work for however the bad guys want to, because they're tools, even though they have personalities. Kind of very asshole thing to do. Of course, that's very typical of the secret organizations out there that do this kind of thing. So it's not really fair. So right now, not a whole lot going on in Mechanical Arms, Mecha-Ude, but it is very promising because it's also in our time, I guess in current times, present time. So not a fantastical type thing that we usually have going on, and not very far into the future. Haven't seen any future technology. Everybody's got smartphones and such. Of course, they got cool masks and everything, as you can see there. But very interested to see how Hikaru and Alma's relationship goes on. I will say I have watched the second episode by the time I did this review, even though it's supposed to be just one. I'm breaking the rules, whatever. Come to find out that Alma has an older brother that's on the good guy's side. The head good guy has Alma's brother attached to him, and that's interesting as well. But it's just crazy that Alma lost his memory, so he has no idea what his purpose is, but everybody wants to get a hold of him for some reason. Then we got to find out there's just like fake mechanical arms out there. They're making pseudo ones, the bad guys are, and then I guess they're mixing the human and the fake one together and just like taking samples from each other and all this kind of craziness. So It's a very interesting show. Right now, I'd have to say I'm more interested because it has the mechanical thing, because I'm very much a sci-fi person. If y'all don't know, Jim Jam is into the sci-fi stuff. So and then it kind of goes with not quite Pokemon. It's more like Guyver type deal where the alien is attached to the person and it makes them a little better. It'd be kind of cool if it like took over, kind of like a Escry type thing where it takes over the person and becomes like an exosuit instead of just popping out off the side of them. So that's cool. Plus, Aki has like all these different forms, as you can see in the trailer, and it's like, ooh, that's interesting. She can like combine her two arms together and make like a jetpack ride thingamabobber. Oh, also, I gotta mention the animation is kind of crazy. Can't think of what it reminds me of right now, but I do like the animation. It's very comical in the way they do it, and then they look like they cut out some frames in there and make it more funny. So that's pretty cool. I like that part as well. And the music isn't too bad. The opening song and the ending song are really good. Once again, I haven't read the manga, but I do like the characters and the comical way that they draw the thing and the comedy tropes. So it's not too crazy because obviously Hikaru doesn't know what he's doing. He kind of got dropped into the situation. And we don't really know what his purpose is. Right now, he's just kind of attached to Alma. So like we can take you or leave you. We just need Alma there. But Alma is kind of attached to them. They have a special word for it, which I can't remember right now. But they're kind of fused together, even though they're not skin-to-skin contact, which is kind of apparently what is supposed to happen in general. So that's interesting as well. But Aki, you know, she has to clean up her mess. Obviously, she's the reason why Alma got out there in the first place and didn't get like brought together with one of the good guys from the organization, some random high schooler, middle schooler. Of course, we got another middle school kid there. We've left the Osan anime trope and went back to the high school, middle school ones again. So, interesting. I will say, I honestly like the comedy tropes in this one. Usually I don't because it's a little too comical, and actually this is a little too comical for me, but I like it enough that it's the sci-fi trope, and Hikaru has an emotional thing like he wants to leave, and then I'll help, and then it's funny that the good guys are like, we actually don't need you. But Alma needs you because you guys are attached to each other. Plus, we're going to know what exactly is Alma's special thing going on. Why did everybody want him? And also the getting bigger size. Like, where does the energy come from? Does Hikaru need to eat something? Do these mechanical arms actually eat anything? And also, bad guys are a bunch of assholes. They're like leashing the aliens and making them do whatever they want. And they're not just tools. They have personalities, you big jerks. All right, so hopefully by the end, by the time I do my spoiler review for the whole season, I'll remember what the good guy's name is, the bad guy's names by then. Right now, it's just, whatever, bad guy organization. Not too crazy there as far as that's concerned. I will say that they're not very notable because you kind of see it happening. Yes, once again, aliens drop down, and once again, there's a secret organization that knows about them. In this case, there's two of them, of course, a good guy and a bad guy. We don't know if the good guys are with the government or a private organization. And of course, the good guys are trying to save the aliens. The bad guys are trying to use the aliens. Okay, that trope's kind of played out. Sorry, that part's kind of. So the fact that it is satirical a little bit of that alien savior trope thing, and plus there's a lot of them instead of just one. We're talking about like the alien dog things or the monster cars or what Transformers, whatever it is. They're just intermixable now with all the secret organizations. I only remember NEST because, of course, it's NEST. The acronym's pretty easy to remember. I still don't remember what it is for this one. So I have high hopes because it is pretty funny. I don't know if I should just wait until... And will I watch it episodically or just wait for the season to be over? That is the question. All right. Jim Jam rating is 12 pickles out of 15. Pickles because, I don't know, Alma's eye looks like a pickle, an orange pickle. Sure. That's why. Will I wait till the end or watch it every week? It really depends on what else is going on that day, what other animes are on. I kind of like to watch them in bunches if I can. If it's just one a day, it's like, I might as well just wait. Just looking at you, Failure Frame, and Apothecary Diaries, and all the other ones that were kind of, Wisteria. But we'll get to them eventually. Still looking forward to this one. I don't want to downplay. My energy's low on this because it's like, I'm tired of the trope. But all the visuals look amazing, and of course the animation is great, and the relationship between Hikaru and Alma is very fascinating. So go ahead and check this one out. Mecha-Ude, Mechanical Arms. Just Mecha. That's what I'm going to call it for now. Mecha. But that's all for now. This is Jim Jam with Is It Isekai Podcast. Make sure you listen to the new episodes on Tuesdays on all major platforms. Me and Frosty are over there talking about anime stuff, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Link in the description. Like, subscribe, share these videos if you enjoy them. I'll catch you next time on another anime review from Jim Jam. Bye.